Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something I know is relevant for so many of you, learning and mastering English.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It really is. It often feels like, a long journey, maybe a bit difficult sometimes,
Yeah,
but the payoff is huge.
absolutely. And for today's deep dive, we've got some great stuff to draw on, some practical advice from language learning podcasts, the kind that really focus on motivation, strategies, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And also a really useful resource from the U.S. Department of State. It's all about everyday American English conversation. So kind of the high level and the practical day-to-day stuff combined.
Nice. So a good mix. Our goal then, our mission, is to pull out the key ideas, the practical tools from these sources
Mm-hmm.
to help you, our listeners, you feel more confident, maybe enjoy the process more as you learn English.
Right.
We're basically asking, how can we make learning English work well, sure, but also feel good, make it sustainable, especially on those tough days?
Yeah, those days when you just don't feel like it.
Exactly. So let's jump right in. We have to acknowledge, learning English,
Yeah.
it isn't always straightforward. It's okay to feel tired or like you're moving slowly. That's totally normal.
It really is.
Everyone needs time,
Yeah.
time to listen, practice, really understand,
Yeah.
and just grow. It's definitely a journey, not a race.
And building on that, motivation. It's interesting how the sources talk about it. It's not usually some magic lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Often it's more like a quiet voice inside, just kind of nudging you, saying, try again, don't stop, maybe just do one more minute.
That quiet persistence.
Exactly. That's often what really counts in the long run.
Okay, so that quiet voice, that persistence,
Mhm.
what fuels it? The sources seem to point towards really knowing your personal why.
Your reason.
Yeah, your reason. Is it for a job, for travel, or maybe you just love the idea of connecting with people? Whatever it is, that's the
Mhm.
fuel, right? That's what gives you energy when you feel tired or stressed.
Absolutely. And our sources give us 5 really practical tips to keep that motivation going, even when you are tired or busy. First one, do just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
Yeah. It sounds counterintuitive maybe, but even 1 minute genuinely is better than 0. Listen for 5 minutes. Read one paragraph. Repeat one sentence out loud. It's about consistency over quantity.
Like flexing a muscle.
Right.
Small, regular workouts.
Precisely. You're keeping those pathways active in your brain. Consistency is the key, not necessarily long hours every single time.
That definitely takes some pressure off. But, if you're used to big goals, how does just a little feel like enough?
Good question. That ties into the second tip. Remember your reason.
Your why.
Your why. Write it down, say it out loud, stick it on your monitor. When you feel like those small actions aren't adding up, reconnecting with your bigger why reminds you why you're doing them. It gives them meaning.
Got it. Connect the small steps to the big picture.
Yeah.
And the next one feels very practical. Make it easy.
Yeah, reduce the friction. Yeah, the hardest part is often just starting. Totally.
So leave your English book out on your desk, not hidden away. Save that learning video right on your phone's home screen. Maybe set a timer for just 10 minutes. The goal isn't to have a perfect study session, it's just to start. Often, once you start, you'll keep going anyway.
Start small, make it easy to begin. Okay, number 4.
Number 4, and this one's crucial for avoiding burnout. Be kind to yourself.
The inner critic.
Exactly. That voice saying, I'm too slow, or my English is terrible. We need to actively shut that down by replacing it with positive self-talk. Things like, okay, I'm learning something new here. I'm trying my best. This is challenging, but I'm doing it. Self-compassion, it's really powerful.
It makes sense. Beating yourself up doesn't help you learn faster. And the last tip?
Number 5 connects right back to that kindness. Celebrate small wins.
Okay, what counts as a small win?
Anything. Did you listen to English today, even for a few minutes? Win. Did you understand a word you didn't know yesterday? Win. Did you just try to speak, even if it wasn't perfect?
That's a win too.
Absolutely. Acknowledge these small victories. They add up. They build confidence and kind of feed your brain's reward system, making you want to keep going.
Okay, these are great for staying motivated. But what about that feeling? That feeling of being stuck. You're putting in the time, you're doing the exercise, but you still ask yourself, am I actually getting better? Is this even working?
Oh yeah, the plateau feeling. It's super common.
It really is. Feels like you're running in place sometimes.
But often, progress is happening. It's just harder to see day to day. Our sources have 4 simple ways to actually track and, importantly, feel that progress. First, write things down often.
It's like a journal.
Yeah, or just a notebook. Jot down new words, sentences you like, maybe even just one sentence about your day in English. Then look back. After a few weeks or a month, you'll probably be amazed.
You'll see the change.
You'll see the change. Things that were hard before might seem easy now. It's tangible proof.
That's really concrete. I like that. What's next?
Second, record your voice. Super simple. Use your phone.
Oh, interesting.
Just record yourself saying a few sentences today. Then do it again in, say, 3 or 4 weeks. Compare them.
What should you listen for?
Not just pronunciation, though that might improve. Listen for your confidence, your rhythm, how smoothly you're speaking. You can literally hear the improvement.
Wow, that's powerful. Hearing yourself get better.
It really is. Okay, third, notice small things you understand. Progress isn't always a big test score, right?
Right.
It's often these little moments. Suddenly understanding a line in a song without thinking, getting the gist of a news headline, maybe realizing you just thought something directly in English without translating first.
Ah, those aha moments.
Exactly. Don't dismiss them. They're huge signs of progress. They show the language is becoming more automatic for you.
Okay, so notice the small breakthroughs. And the last one.
Fourth tip ties it all together. Look back, not just forward. We naturally focus on how far we still have to go.
Yeah, the gap between now and fluency.
Right, but try consciously shifting your focus. Think about what you couldn't do a month ago or 2 months ago. Could you understand this conversation back then? Could you write a simple email? Even if progress feels slow, looking back shows you have moved forward.
That's a great perspective shift. Celebrate how far you've come, not just how far you have to go.
Exactly. Slow progress is still progress.
So, thinking about all this, the motivation, tracking progress, it really hammers home that learning is a journey, isn't it? It's not a race.
Definitely not.
No need to compare yourself or feel like you have to be faster. It's more like hiking a trail. You go at your own pace. Sometimes you stop for a bit. Sometimes you pick up speed. That's all okay.
And finding the enjoyment in that journey is key. Those small wins we talked about, they're not just milestones, they're little sparks of joy.
Like understanding a movie line without subtitles.
Yeah. Or having a short, successful chat. Or remembering that word you just learned. That feeling of success, that's a powerful reward in itself. You feel it inside.
Which brings us to something that can really steal that joy. The fear of making mistakes.
Ah, yes. A big one for many learners.
That hesitation, right? Worrying about grammar or saying things wrong.
It's a major hurdle. But the sources really stress this. Mistakes aren't failures. They're essential. They're actually how you learn.
How so?
Think about it like data. Each mistake gives your brain feedback. It helps you adjust, refine, figure out how things work. Like a baby learning to walk, they fall down constantly, right?
Yeah, of course.
But they get back up and try again. That's how they learn. Nobody speaks perfectly, not even native speakers. The key is just being brave enough to try to speak, to write, to practice anyway. Every mistake is a step forward, really.
Okay, so if mistakes are just part of learning, maybe learning doesn't always have to feel like serious study.
Exactly. We can, and probably should, make it fun.
Make it feel like play.
Yeah, play, not pressure. Research shows we learn better when we're relaxed and enjoying ourselves. So find ways to bring English into things you already like doing.
Like what?
Listen to English music you love. Watch short, fun videos online. Talk to yourself in English in the mirror seriously, it helps. Read things you find interesting, not just textbooks. Maybe a blog, a comic, a magazine article about your hobby.
Immerse yourself in things you actually enjoy.
Right. Make it part of your life, not just a task on your to-do list.
That really shifts the perspective. English isn't just a school subject then. It's more like a tool, a key.
Absolutely. A key that unlocks a lot of doors in real life. It's amazing how much connection English offers.
Connection how?
Well, think about it. You can talk to people from almost anywhere, make friends online with people from totally different cultures, understand movies, music, news from all over the world directly. You go from just listening to actually joining the global conversation.
That's huge.
And consider the numbers. Over 1.5 billion people speak English globally. You're basically never alone when you have English. You can connect with someone, somewhere.
Wow. And beyond connection, what about like practical opportunities?
Oh, definitely. It opens up so many choices. Better job possibilities, maybe studying abroad, working internationally. You can understand world events much more deeply.
More companies want English speakers too, right?
Yeah, increasingly so. Plus, think about technology. So many websites, tools, even machines use English as the primary language. Knowing English gives you much wider access.
So learning English isn't just about grammar rules.
Not at all. It's about freedom. It's about opportunity. It genuinely broadens your horizons.
And that U.S. Department of State resource you mentioned, Everyday Conversations,
Yeah.
that probably gives concrete examples of using English like this, right, in real situations.
Exactly. It shows how English works as this practical tool day to day.
Okay, so let's shift gears then. Let's get into those practical everyday situations because communicating well, it's more than just vocabulary, isn't it? It's about the context, the tone.
Oh, definitely. The nuances are fascinating. Even just greetings. Formally, you might say, "Good morning, Professor Austin. How are you doing?" Simple enough. But here's a nuance. Good night. You only use that when you're leaving, right? Not as a greeting when you arrive somewhere in the evening.
That's a common mistake I hear. Good point. What about saying thank you formally?
Instead of just, "You're welcome," a nice formal alternative is, "Don't mention it." It sounds polite, like it was no trouble.
Okay, and informally?
Informally, it's much more relaxed. "Hi, Helen, how's it going?" Or if someone's heading out, "Where are you off to?" And for goodbyes, a simple "see you later" works perfectly. Notice the contractions, the more casual intonation.
Yeah, the rhythm feels different. What about introductions?
Similar formal, informal split. Formal. "Mr. Wilson, I'd like you to meet Dr. Edward Smith." Informal. "Mary, this is my friend Jim."
And the response is usually?
"Nice to meet you." Pretty standard in both cases. The key is just sensing which level of formality fits the situation.
Context is everything. Okay, what about when you're in a conversation and you miss something? Or you need help? That happens all the time.
For sure. And it's okay to ask. Simple phrases work best. "Can you repeat that, please?" Or if you're on a bad phone line, "Sorry, the phone is cutting out," or "the line is breaking up."
Good practical phrases. And for emergencies in the U.S.?
Crucial info. 911. That's the number for police, fire, ambulance, any emergency.
Good reminder. Okay, let's talk everyday stuff. Shopping. Ordering food.
Right. In a shop, you might hear, "Can I help you?" You could say, "I'm looking for a sweater," maybe specify, "in a size medium," or "I'd rather have it in blue." They might ask, "Would you like to try it on?" Then you ask, "How much is it?" And finally, "Okay, I'll take it."
Following that script makes it less daunting. And restaurants.
Similar pattern. "Can I start you off with something to drink?" You order, "I'll have the tomato soup." If you need to specify, like for steak, you'd say how you want it cooked. "Well done," or "medium rare." It's like a little conversational dance.
Little dance steps, I like that. Makes it feel manageable. What about talking about time or making plans?
Asking the time. "What time is it?" Answering, "It's 7:15." Knowing terms like rush hour is useful too, especially in cities.
Definitely. And making plans casually.
You can be indirect. "I was wondering if you'd like to go to a movie." Sounds softer. Or more direct. "Do you feel like studying tomorrow?" It depends on who you're talking to.
That wondering if feels very polite. Okay, here's a grammar thing I know trips people up. Talking about getting things done for you. Like haircuts.
Ah, yes. The get have plus object plus participle structure. It's super common. You don't say, "I need to cut my hair." You say, "I need to get my hair cut."
Or I need to have my car serviced.
Exactly. It implies someone else is doing the action for you. It sounds much more natural for those situations.
That's a really useful technical nugget. Okay, expressing opinions or giving advice?
Again, depends on formality. Formal advice often uses should. Informally, you might soften it. "I think that," or "I feel that."
And if you feel strongly,
You might be more direct. "I know so," or even "trust me." Your word choice signals your confidence level.
makes sense. Lastly, English is full of idioms and expressions, right? The
Yeah.
colorful bits.
Oh, absolutely. Our sources highlighted quite a few, like "long time no see" when you reunite with someone.
Yeah, classic.
Or if you run into someone unexpectedly, "What a coincidence," or "What a small world." They express surprise. Getting married, that's tying the knot. Playing basketball casually, shooting some hoops,
And that late night flight.
that's a red eye. Knowing these helps you understand native speakers, but also helps you sound more natural when you use them correctly.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've covered a lot in this deep dive. We talked about finding and keeping your motivation, finding ways to actually see your progress, which is so important.
And enjoying the process. Embracing mistakes as part of learning.
Right. And seeing English not just as, grammar and vocabulary, but as this powerful key, a
Yeah.
key to connection, to opportunity.
Yeah. And remembering that success isn't about being perfect or super fast. It's like climbing that mountain. It's about consistent steps. Showing up, doing a little bit, that's what leads to real growth over time.
Exactly. So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah.
As you continue learning English, think beyond just what new doors it opens, the jobs, the travel, the understanding.
Okay.
Also think about who you're becoming as you walk through those doors. Think about the courage it takes, the persistence you're building. That's a huge part of the reward, too.
That's a great point. Reflect on your own journey, notice those small steps, and really try to find the joy in it. Every step counts.